everyone, welcome back to my channel Bear Art. Today with my friend Ria from Seoul we will compare the 4 seasons, Seoul, South Korea and Adelaide, South Australia. Stay tuned and see the similarities and differences between these 2 locations. The first season I want to talk about is summer. Summer in Adelaide is hot, and did I mention hot? We have adapted to this heat in various ways. Air conditioning, pools, beach, sprinklers and shopping centres. However, the beach sand is that hot that you can get extremely burnt when going to the beach during the day, and people generally will head to the beach once the sun's gone down. The average temperature in Adelaide during the day is mostly 38 to 46 degrees, dropping to about 32 degrees at night. And yes, these temperatures are in Celsius. In summer we like to eat ice blocks, ice creams and fruit, and generally anything icy and cold. I'll cross over now to Ria and you can meet her, and she is from Seoul.
Hi everyone, I'm Ria and I'm in South Korea. So actually we are at the beach right now because it's summertime. So in summer we love to go to the beach, and sometimes we also go hiking in the mountain, and if we see any waters like the river or the waterfalls, we play in the water. And we also love to eat watermelon and also samgyetang, which is the chicken stew, and the cold noodles which they call naengmyeon.
Thank you, Ria. The second season I want to talk about is autumn, also known as fall. Autumn in Adelaide is still warm and extremely beautiful as the leaves start to change colour and drop. During autumn, people like to walk a lot, visit forests, drive through the Adelaide Hills and go to the Barossa Valley. The temperature in Adelaide during the day is mostly 25 to 35 degrees, dropping to 15 degrees at night. In autumn we like to eat warm salads, noodles, and the pastries start coming out as the winter menus start coming across. I'll cross over again to Ria and she will talk about fall or autumn in Seoul.
And the next is autumn. So in autumn it's very beautiful because it's so colorful. So the trees, they turn their leaves into colors of yellow, orange, red. So people actually go out to walk and watch the beautiful leaves. And they also go to hike in the mountain just to see all the beautiful colors. And they also love to exercise this time because it's not that hot and not that cold. They also love to eat seafood this time because they will eat the crabs and the abalone. And there's 2 types of fish that they love, the cutlass fish and the gizzard shad.
The next season is winter. My last video and July winter project was comparing winter between Adelaide and Seoul, as I've only experienced winter in Seoul. Don't forget to check that video out. Winter in Adelaide is a dry cold and does feel colder than it actually is. It does rain a lot in Adelaide with the occasional hail, wind and thunderstorms. In winter we like to be cosy at home. The fireplaces are great and blankets. Normal temperatures during the day in Adelaide are mostly 12 to 17 degrees and dropping to about 2 degrees at night. In winter we like to eat comforting soups, anything with root vegetables, carrots, pumpkins, potatoes, stews and everything like that. Everything that's warm. Ria will now explain winter to you in Seoul.
And the next season is winter. So in winter, of course, it's so cold, and if there's enough snow, kids would love to build snowmans. And some of them will also go to the ski resort in which they would go skiing and sledding, and some of them also love to do ice skating. And then in winter, they love to eat kalguksu, which is what we call this, like noodles in a broth, hot broth. So it's yummy because it's warm, and when you eat it during winter, it makes you feel so comforting to you. Okay, and then the next one would be the stir-fried octopus. They also love to eat in winter.
The last season I want to talk about is spring. This is my absolute favourite season. Spring in Adelaide is still cool, but with the northerly winds, the chill from the winter is not there anymore. During spring, people emerge from the cold winter and like to walk a lot around and see the beautiful flowers opening up, the birds, the bees, and everything pretty that is spring. One thing to watch out for though are magpies. They will swoop you if you get close to their nest, and it can be painful if they get you right here. However, if a magpie knows you, she won't attack you. This here is my friend Maud. She's a magpie and she's just flown off. The temperature in Adelaide during the day is mostly 16 to 25 degrees and dropping to about 15 degrees at night. Very similar to autumn, but with the northerly wind. In spring, we like to eat lighter foods like pasta, very similar to foods of autumn, and warm salads. And over to Ria for her last instalment of spring in Seoul.
Now we are at the last season, which is spring. So in springtime, it's the same as the autumn time, wherein it's not too cold and not too hot. So people would love to go outside and exercise. They go running, walking, jogging, biking, hiking. But the special thing that they do during this time is flower viewing. So there are lots of flower exhibitions all over Korea, and people go to those exhibitions to see the beautiful flowers. And the food that the Koreans love to eat during this time is the bibimbap, which is like the mixture of fresh vegetables with some grains and sauce, and also mushrooms and clams. And those are the 4 seasons in South Korea. Thank you for listening, everyone. Till next time, bye!
Thank you so much, Ria, for your wonderful information regarding Seoul. I really appreciate it. And thank you again to the 2021 K-Influencer Program and Academy, and to Korea.net for the opportunity to promote South Korea to the world. The temperatures I have mentioned in this videos are my observations only. The actual data and averages are located on the Bureau of Meteorology website and are significantly cooler as an average. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, please subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know, as I want to provide the best content for you. Thank you for watching.